I about hive mind. What is hive mind? This is the end game. I don't know why the videos I make on these are not recorded. So, hive mind, it is a artificial collective mind. There is a data base for it, and all humans are going to get connected to it by satellites. This motherfucker, Elon Musk, is sending satellites all around Earth. You think he is going to provide you with high quality internet, 6G? That's not it. It's not about that at all. David Icke has many videos on his YouTube on this and what are they going to do. So the hive mind is basically connecting, is where all humans are connected to this database that I think yesterday, or no, I mean Elon Musk is going to put the database over there in the space soon by his birthday or something, so that humans are connected to that database. And then the satellites are sending you electromagnetic waves to your brain. Your brain is a receiver. Therefore, in a nutshell, they are going to think your thoughts for you. Therefore, that is the maximum control. They don't need to brainwash. They don't need to brainwash you to believe in some stupid beliefs, religious beliefs, ideology, whatever. They control you because they think your thoughts for you. Now, this is the end game. They have the maximum control. They don't need to brainwash you for centuries or generations, but they can do it in a click. Why do they do this? Because that is they make you produce low frequency energies by having fearful thoughts all day long, depressed, not enjoy. Therefore, you are going to produce the energy these beings, other dimension beings, are feeding on. So this is the story. Now, I'm not going to talk about this because David Icke and many others have talked about it. Especially David Icke, I think he has been talking about these events, phenomena, whatever you call, now for at least 2 decades, 3 decades, whatever. But what it's not talked about is, do we still have a way out? Of course, you can say right now you can refuse to get connected to that AI. They sell the idea by they market the ideas by, making you believe you are going to be superhuman or digital ID. You think? You see, there was a policy in England that humans, people of London or England, whoever is working for them, need to be connected to AI by 2029. Otherwise, they won't be able to work. But people just resisted it, and the policy is dropped, at least for now. But of course, it will come back in one form or another because this is the plan. They are going to connect us. I'm not going to talk about that, but I'm going to talk about the way out. No, we can refuse to get connected to that AI. It doesn't matter what the consequences would be. Yeah, because you are nothing can happen to you. So basically, no amount of fear can manipulate you if you choose to not be manipulated. So saying now is crucial. This is no joke. This is the end game, the end of humanity in the way that we know it. Then you don't have, or if you have your free will would be reduced because you are connected to AI. You are all the time in fearful states and cannot get out of it. It's heavy, damn and heavy, man. It is like, your fear, your conditioning. Just look at yourself right now. You have conditionings, and this conditioning dictate your behavior, your next move. Now you have the condition, you're addicted. For instance, I am coffee addicted, then I need to drink coffee every day. Of course, I can give no damn to coffee and throw this coffee machine out with the coffee itself. Now you have the free will. Maybe you suffer for a few days, then it's over. Then you are no more addicted. But when you are connected to the AI, the story is changed because the thoughts are going to be over there again and again. It's too difficult. If they have been manipulating us now for a long time, we said yes, 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 sir, yes, sir, yes, I do that. Yeah, 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 of course I do that. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's true. Yeah, 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 this is true. Fuck you, motherfucker, son of a bitch. No! Then you are free. Never mind about the consequences. Nothing happened to you. You are consciousness, awareness. This body will die sooner or later, but you cannot be enslaved anyway. So the way out is the consciousness. Who are you now? You are the consciousness. And when you are connected to the AI, you are again the consciousness. It's not that your identity change. You are still the consciousness, but it would be more difficult for you to recognize this because you cannot think your thoughts. The thoughts are imposed, but still you are consciousness. So it doesn't matter if you think or you don't think, you are always the consciousness. Then you need to witness the consciousness. But in order to witness the consciousness, you need to be in meditative mood. You witness, and we always use the mind. Even when you do the self inquiry, you are using your mind. Who am I? Then that isness is awakened in you. So you are using the mind. Who am I? It's a question. It's the mind. However, the silence that you are is always over there. Consciousness, it's not something like an illusion. In actually the world, whatever seems to be real, this is illusion. This is no reality, no fucking reality. This is the light radiating at a low frequency. It is physical. We call it physics. There is no difference between whatever energy is here and my body. But the body is radiating at a low frequency. Low frequency energy is dense enough to be physical. Yeah, it's like ice and, I don't know, steam and water. So they are in different states based on their energy. The same way, the body is looks to be rigid, solid, because it is radiating at a low frequency. Anyway, if you are connected to AI, this is the question. Then do we still have the possibility of self-realization? Let's look into it. It is like a sky being cloudy all the time. Then you cannot see the sun, but you are the sun still. So you don't need, the mind is like the sky, but there is no sky. The same way there is no mind. That is a illusion. You call it a sky. That is a illusion. We call it mind. So it would be for sure more difficult, but of course there is a still possibility. But the possibility, I don't know how consciousness would change, because we are in a constant suffering state. You have just fucking fearful thoughts, negative thoughts, low frequency thoughts. What if Kundalini get activated in you? That then it cleans your chakras, get you connected to the source. Then you witness the mind. So there are many possibilities over there. I don't believe that suffering is the doorway of realization. That's not true. Suffering the doorway, that's bullshit. We just, answer the question when we suffer. That's true most of time. When we are in a good, for instance, when we are drunk, we are feeling good, then we don't ask the questions. But maybe some of us do that too. Then you don't need the suffering necessarily to awaken to your true nature. Awakening is awakening to your true nature. Other kind of awakening, there is no other kind of awakening. Going from one illusion to another, that's illusion. The whole universe is illusion. So you cannot ask the main questions if you are not thinking your thoughts. What is it to think your own thoughts? It is to witness the thoughts first, then use the mind. So I will talk about it more in the next video.